Insertion complete. You may now move freely about the cabin.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Okay.
Travis
Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
But you all are here because you can handle it. So any questions, concerns, anything at all giving you pause, you come see Dr. Walker or I. Little problems left unchecked become big problems. And we fix big problems.
It's a damn shame that it was necessary to reopen this facility. But someone has to deal with the fact that the terramorphs have resurfaced.
Well, should be getting... back to it. Anyway.
Engines burn. Let's do this. Apogee complete.
Welcome to
We're in
UC
orbit.
Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Isaac, I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Back in Sidonia. Ah, I cherish these visits to the forgotten corners of the United Colony. Building Sidonia completely underground. Shielded from the harsh Martian landscape. Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes of the
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sedona. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Unless... maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Great!
I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble.
See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. Wow, it's like you're reading my mind. Maybe this ain't the first time you've done something like this, eh? First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our director of mining operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval. I don't know who's more confident about this, you or me. Seems you know what you're doing, so I'll let you get to it then. Off you go, up to the Deimos office in Auburn. Answer some ridiculous questions about ass-kissing, then we get you that job. Easy peasy. See you when you get back.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
All thrusters firing. We're locking into orbit now.
procedure is complete.
When humanity finally...
Deimos builds.
This is United Colony space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Oh, I lived on Mars for an entire year, and I'm convinced I'll never get used to the dusty air.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor. Mining Director for the Deimos Mining Project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
Messages for you today. You must be popular. One from Layla and
Spot on! Are you sure you're not psychic? Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
keep an eye on us. That or you're one of those red devils, right? I know you've got that sweet contract. Tell me what I gotta do to get one like that, or your secrets go public.
Yeah, that's a...
Unless you're a Deimos employee.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
You're under arrest. No sudden moves. Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property, and you'll be free to go.
A sober Sidonia is a safe Sidonia. While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged, operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and those around you.
Watch out for the robots.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, Mining Director for the Deimos Mining Project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
You're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant? Oh, so you are, and... yes, that's exactly what I want. Someone must have briefed you already. Good on them. Well, you know what to do then. Off to it, I suppose. Have a good one. Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many? I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about. Yeah.
Hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? I can answer your general questions about Sidonia, but nothing venturing into politics. Sorry, but it's my strict policy that I only speak with select members of the press and major political donors who are serious about making changes for the future prosperity of Mars. I'm glad you understand. You never know who's out to write a hit piece or take advantage of someone in my position. Of course, if you just want to chat about what makes Sidonia great, I am happy to oblige. Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you? Heard of you. Of course, how could I not?
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
This is a courtesy reminder that despite
We should have a
gravity's
talk. When you have the time, of
fall in
course.
Sidonian